こんにちは、ハギです。キングダムズ・オブ・アマラー続きをプレイしていきましょう。ナロスの牙のクエストの続きですね。この目の前に、始まった。さすがにダウンロードコンテンツ、なんかこう、ムービーのシーンが多いな。お
First, we have an army of Jotun at our gates, and now this. I don't know you, little one, but you'll find no quarter here. This is still the Colossi held territory for the moment. State your intent. You barge into these lands, and yet you do not know who holds them? I am. My people are Colossi. For years we have held these lands as the hallowed grounds of our gods.We are stone and flesh, sword and faith.
石でできてんだな。悪意はないよ。
Everything does harm in these lands. I do not know you, so why should I take you at your word? Furthermore, none have come from those caverns since they were sealed, save you. How is it you came here? It is a road that has gone otherwise unwalked since it was sealed.How did you walk this path? Strange entity. A curious riddle, but one that must be solved later. It seems the Jotun have rallied their strength. Steel yourself.
おお、戦うのね。強いね。
That was well fought, little friend. You have a strength in your arms that belies their lack of girth. Perhaps you are not the interloper I believed you to be. You claim to have been summoned, but for what purpose? What strange forces brought you here? You speak of the Holy King of my people, and that artifact you bear. Could it be the cipher?Your mission is twice damned already. The Primos is a recluse. But more immediate than that is the Jotun horde. Idylla is sealed off as long as they continue plaguing my people.
説得があるね。先にちょっと聞いてみよう。
It is the city you see floating in the sky over this land of savages and dangers.It is my people's greatest accomplishment and failure. I cannot speak more of it to an outsider. Forgive me. A relic of great importance to those of my people that carry the faith. I thought it was just a myth, but one who carries the cipher is much loved by the gods. So the sages of my race say. A blessing as much as a curse. Yes.Hiding away in his high tower and pining for gods that will never listen to him.
もう一回か。
The Primos is the highest office among the Colossi, reserved for the one that leads my people in politics and prayer. At least that is how things should be. But Anakatos, the latest to have this authority, has not lived up to his duties.Our people are stranded in a wild land, in a time of our greatest doubt, and he locks himself away from us. Our ruler leaves us leaderless.
石の割にはよう喋るな。
The Jotun are led by Karunk, a warlord that reigns over his horde from his ramshackle tower. One of my scouts, Remy's, watches them now. He can offer you advice on fighting the warlord. And if...You can kill Karunk. I will lead you to the Primos myself.
カールンクというやつを倒しに行かなあかんねんな。セカンドラによると探しているプリモスとは町の指導者らしい。プリモスと会うにはまずジョタンの凶暴なウォーロードのカールンクを倒すのに協力しろという。セカンドラの石膏レメスと会いウォーロードに関する情報を得よう。この人か。
Ah, What a horrid little thing you are. Are you some kind of Jotun runt? Explain yourself quickly. The last thing I want is to give away my position.
何があろうを見逃すつもりはね。
That much I was aware of, and I knew Sakandra would send someone. But you? A sign of the times, to be sure, but if you're to do the deed, then I have information that you will need. Karunk is truly powerful, but no more so than his brethren. It is not his strength that's troubling. It is fortitude. 2 kobolds he keeps with him work some strange magics that heal his wounds and help him resist injury. Kill them, and the fight is yours. Using primal magic would certainly help as well. Strange thing, aren't you? Primal magic is a magic imbued upon weapons and gems. Only armament can challenge. The magic does some damage on its own, but its true strength is its ability to augment other magics you cast on your foe to a devastating degree. Take this weapon. Use it to inflict primal magic on a foe and let loose your spells. Even a Jotun warlord could not withstand such an onslaught. Be careful.
セプターか。これを使うと。こいつか。で、あ、いた。違う。こういう感じか。なんかもう力押しで倒せそうな感じもするけど。これで OK？ あ、もう力押しでよくない？ハンマー。おお。
I had heard. From Remy's, I received word that one such as you entered Karunk's tower with no trepidation, no anxiety. Do I even have to ask? Does the war chief still draw breath? It was said the gods would call their champion, and here you are bearing the cipher, seeking the Primos. If you have learned something of primal magic, this staff may be of value to you. Take it with my thanks for your role in killing the warlord. Now my forces can put the rest of the Jotun to the spear beckoned.
プライマルミラー。招かれし者。
Before this day,
なんのこっちゃ。
I thought it was just a myth, a lie my people told ourselves to make our sins more bearable. The beckoned is a deliverer. The beckoned speaks for the gods. The beckoned is their messenger, their conduit. What is the beckoned? One who carries the cipher, the icon of the gods. One who faces the troubles of my people without hesitancy. The beckoned is you. With their leader dead, they will likely keep to themselves and lose the will to harry my people as they have. I will wager that they won't suffer incursions into their camp, for good or ill, but still they have caused my people suffering. Shall we wait and allow them to inevitably rise again? This is our best opportunity to finish them.
どっちかか。いや、死ぬべ
We
き
do
でしょ。
not need to attend to this task ourselves. My soldiers will see to the work. I will now take you to the henge, the device that transports the colossi between the city and the surface. Let us depart.
選択肢は良かったんか
Very
な
well.
で、どこ行くの？
Come, beckoned. Here, beckoned. This artifact you see before us is a henge. We use it to transport to the city. It may be uncomfortable at first. I still recall retching after my first journey with it. But it is the only way into the city. Be cautious in these lands.
これを使うんですかね。イディラの町、行ってみよう。おお、ラピュドラピュタはあった。
And here you have it. Idylla, our great failing. Now let us go to Anakatos. He may hide from our people's needs, but he will not refuse a visitor sent from Athene. The gods choose the Primos to lead we Colossi, and to enact their will. Of the gods, we are the favored of Athene, the goddess of wisdom. Or we were. Athene's once common words have been quiet for some time. The Primos has prayed in isolation for years, but she does not answer. Be cautious in the...
おー飛び降りれんのこれ。後にしよう、後にしよ
How may I serve?
う。おい石のくせにちょっとエッチな服装してんねやな。スカート短いぞ。
Is there anything?
相変わらずほんまこのゲームはこう扉の開き方凝っとるな。
And though the path be fraught with tribulation, know that it leads to the land of our greatness, and that we walk it with you. Such were the words the gods spoke to the progenitor of my race when they sought to guide us from our base origins into a fruition of potential. The words have been in my heart every day of my reign, but now they are embodied. Welcome, beckoned. At last, this city will be complete. Because we are all of us, my whole people, incomplete. Because we are not worthy enough, not deserving enough to see such wonders of the gods. And I thought that failure was a finality. I have prayed to the gods in seclusion in hopes of an answer. But they were as quiet as the silent choir. Now the beckoned is come. With you, the gods can bear witness to us atoning for our inadequacies. We must start at once, beginning with the wreath of absolution. Something no Primos would ever wish to wear. They are only made in times of great need. And we must prove to the gods our devotion. The Wreath of Absolution can only be created from the hands guided by Athene. I must ask you to assemble it. First, a golden prayer circlet is needed to serve as its base. The art of crafting one is all but lost to us, but I require one all the same. The last Primos to wear a Wreath of Absolution, Arcades, is buried with one such circlet. Secandra led you to me, did she not? Then she will lead you to the circlet. Come, beckoned.
カロシーのプリモスであるあのカトスはナロスの牙へと導いてくれた謎の存在こそ女神エセンであると言った。女神はカロシーが過去に犯した罪を償うために協力を求めているという。そのためあのカトスからメンシャの輪の制作を手伝うよう頼まれた。町の地下にあるアーケスの地下聖堂から金のサークレットを取ってきてほしいという。ほいほいほいほい。まあ物集めか。それでは今回の動画はこの辺りで終わりたいと思います。また次の動画でお会いしましょう。の前にですね、ちょっとこれ飛び降りてみようかなと。どんな感じになるのかな。てや。死ぬだけかい。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバイ。